27 cars are lined up on pit road, and that can only mean one thing. It's time for another round of Alpine Stars NASCAR Cup Series Racing. Live for the Hot Wheels 500, live from Darlington, South Carolina. It's NASCAR on CRN, and hello everybody. I am Jack Roberts alongside my great co-hosts, Scott Miles and Connor Speed. Good evening everybody, I'm Tom Miles, and I'm Connor Speed. We're here at the 1.3-mile egg-shaped oval of Darlington Raceway, getting ready for the Hot Wheels Southern 500. We are starting this race in the sunset, and then we are going to race under the lights here in Darlington. It's going to be a great weekend, and everybody is all excited. Man, we have a lot of changes coming in right before the next week's race, so let's get through and take a look at some of the drivers to watch for. Brought to you by Sunoco. Sunoco, fueling victories. Jimmy Johnson and the number 48 team have not seen victory lane in Darlington since 2012 and have not seen victory lane since Dover of 2017. Is tonight the night where Jimmy Johnson snaps the winless streak. Darrell Wallace Jr. and Richard Petty Motorsports has swapped manufacturers from Dodge to Chevrolet. Will the manufacturer change help out Richard Petty Motorsports in finding victory lane this year in the Alpine Stars NASCAR Cup Series? Martin Truex Jr. and the number 78 team are tied at the top of the points with Kyle Larson and the number 42 team. This is going to be tiebreaker ground. Can Truex Jr. break the tie with Kyle Larson at the top of the points tonight? Last year's winner, Kurt Busch, wants to prove that his victory was not a fluke here at Darlington and wants to prove that he can do it again. Will Latin stack flats for Kurt Busch, or will it just fizzle out? Kevin Harvick having a field day in the Sprint Cup Series with a whopping 7 wins. Will Kevin Harvick make it win number 8 tonight here in Darlington? Kyle Larson had his engine give up on him in qualifying and has to start in the back of the pack. Can Kyle Larson actually find his way to the front of the field and break the tie with Martin Truex Jr. at the top of the points? When Casey Kane announced he was retiring just before the Bristol race, Hendrick Motorsports decided to put him in the number 5 team. Will this change actually help Casey Kane win in Darlington? That will do it for the pre-race show. We now take you trackside for opening ceremonies. Race fans, we ask at this time you please rise and remove your hats in honor of the fallen soldiers of our great nation. Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now it's time for the most famous words in motorsports. Drivers, start your engines! 27 cars roar to life on pit road, and now it's time to go take a look at the starting lineup, brought to you by Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels lead the way. Starting on the front row, on the pole position is Darrell Wallace Jr. and Casey Kane starts second. Row 2, Alexander Rossi starts third. Clem Boyer starts fourth. In row number 3, starting fifth, Jimmy Johnson and Matt Kenseth start 6th. Row 4 starting 7th, Austin Dillon. Row and in 8th, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Rounding out the top 10 starting 9th is Martin Truex Jr. And in 10th, Nicole Bihar. Starting the race in row number 6 is Ty Majeski in 11th, 12th, Brad Keselowski. Row 7 has Kurt Busch starting 13th, Ryan Blaney starts 14th. In row 8, Paige Decker starts 15th, 16th, Landon Castle. Alex Bowman and Chase Elliott round out row 9, Bowman 17th, 18th, Elliott. And rounding out the top 20 and 19th, Trevor Bayne, Joey Logano 20th. Row 11 has Ryan Newman starting 21st, Alan Logilli starting 22nd. Row 12, Justin Allgaier starts 23rd, 24th, Jamie McMurray. In row 13, Ryan Hunter-Reay starts 25th, Kevin Harvick 26th. And running out the field in 27th today is Kyle Larson. And now it's time to go take a look at your onboard. Darrell Wallace Jr. has the STP onboard camera. Casey Kane will have the Chevrolet onboard camera. Ryan Blaney carries the Sunoco onboard camera. Ty Majeski will carry the Ford EcoBoost onboard camera. Alexander Rossi carries the Busch Beer onboard camera. And Landon Castle carries the Dodge onboard camera. Matt Kenseth will carry the DeWalt Tools onboard camera. And finally, Martin Truex Jr. carries the Toyota onboard camera. We are moments away from racing here in Darlington. The pace car is going to peel down pit road. Connor, take it away. Green flag in the air and away we go. We're racing in Darlington. Darrell Wallace Jr. up to an early lead. Here comes Rossi to the inside. Johnson's there. Now he'll take the lead. Rossi to the inside on 4. They'll go off turn number 4 and Alexander Rossi leads the first lap. Here comes Dale Earnhardt Jr. to the bottom of the raceway. The crowd roars as Jr. takes the lead. Here comes Keselowski with a run on Truex. He's got help from Blaney. Watch over the leaders. Around goes Paige Decker. And the caution flag is going to fly for the first time tonight here on lap number 3. Watch what happens to Paige Decker. She gets turned by Ryan Newman. And that's not going to... And her night's already off to a bad start. Now we're going to get ready for the lap 6 restart. The pace car is going to peel back down the pit road. We're back under green. Keselowski gets going over Dale Jr. Now Ryan Blaney takes the lead. Here comes Jimmy Johnson with a run. And they'll round off turn number 4. Brian Blaney leads that lap. Here comes Casey Kane to the front of the field now. Here comes Landon Castle. He dives to the inside. He'll take the lead. Here comes Chase Elliott. Side with Landon Castle. He'll take the lead off 2. Down the back straight away they go. Side by side. Now Elliott's going to take the lead. Oh boy. Action's heating up. And trouble around goes Alan Logilli. And the caution flag flies for a second time tonight. Watch what happens to Alan Logilli. He just got the shot to the back bumper. And now pit stops are coming. Kelly, what's up?
And thanks, guys. My section of pit road has gotten very busy. Alan Logilli's team working on repairing the damage. Now the team working on the right side of the car. They race around to the left side of the car. They top him off with the no-go fuel. Logilli is down and away. Kevin Harvick has said that his car is great. Do not touch it. Rodney Childress just told his team to do 4 tires and fuel, and that's what the team's doing. Right side off, fresh rubber on the right side. On the race over to the left side. Same story there. Left side tires off, fresh left side tires on top. That was fuel. Harvick's gone. Over in front of him, Truex Jr. has complained that his car is loose. So what they're doing is they're tightening up by adding some track bar and wedge. Now they're going to work on the right side of the car. Now they race over to the left side of the car in rapid succession. They're going to top him off with the no-go fuel. Truex Jr. has just pulled away. Matt Kenseth pulled in here. He's saying that his car is tight. So his crew chief has told his team to tighten him up, loosen him up by taking track bar and wedge out. They work on the left side of the car. Fresh rubber on, topped off with fuel. Matt Kenseth down the way, Calvin.
Thanks, Kelly. Right now, Alexander Rossi, ever since he got stuck in traffic, has been complaining his car is loose. So they're tightening him up by adding track bar and wedge, unlike what Kenseth is doing. Now they're working around on the left side. Rossi has just pulled away after getting topped off with. Justin Allgaier has just pulled in. His crew chief working on, told his team 4 tires and fuel. Now the team working on the car by adding some track bar and wedge, as Allgaier complained that his car was loose. Now they work around to the left side of the car. They're topping him off with Sunoco fuel. Allgaier has just pulled away. Joey Logano has just pulled into my section of pit road. The crew's working on the right side of the car. They add some fresh rubber. Now they race over to the left side of the car, put some fresh Goodyears on. They top him off with Sunoco fuel. They've just tightened up the last of the lug nuts. Logano's down and away. Tyler. And thanks, Calvin. Right now, Kyle Lawson's team has just pulled in. The number 42 crew chief, Chad Johnston, asked Lawson how the car was. Lawson said that it was good, so all they're doing is topping off Lawson with fuel. They've added 4 tires. Lawson's team just pulled away. Brad Keselowski not having a bad run himself, as as he's told his team that his car is in great running conditions. Crew working on the right, we're just wrapped up working on the right side. Now they're adding rubber to the left side. Fresh Goodyear. That is, Keselowski is gone. Ty Majeski has pulled in. He's complaining that his car was loose, and of course the bump they're fixing the nose. They just put on fresh rubber for Ty Majeski. He's down in the white. Kurt Busch, last year's winner, has told his team that he cannot go anywhere because of traffic. They're scratching their heads, so they decided not to touch the car and hope that they can get to the front. 4 tires and fuel was the call. Kurt Busch just pulled away. And Darrell Wallace Jr., the pole sitter for tonight's race, he said that his car was great out front, and now it's in traffic. It's tight. They're loosening him up. They top him off with Sunoco fuel. 4 fresh Goodyears, and Bubba Wallace has just pulled away. And here is the Alpine Stars NASCAR Cup Series race off pit road for the Hot Wheels 5 Southern 500. Darrell Wallace Jr. comes off first. Kurt Busch comes off second. Rolling off third, Brad Keselowski. Kyle Larson rolled off fourth. Fifth, Joey Logano. Sixth, Matt Kenseth. Seventh, Martin Truex Jr. Justin Allgaier. Eighth, Ninth, Alan Muccioli. Kevin Harvick rolled off 10th. And we're getting ready for the lap 12 restart. Kasey Kahne will lead us to the green flag. Pace car peels back down the pit road. Green flag back in the air. Kasey Kahne's on the tires. Side by side with Jimmy Johnson. Here they go. 300 motorsports cars at the front of the field. Chase Elliott in third. Jimmy Johnson leads the pack. Kasey Kahne second. Here comes Darrell Wallace Jr. back to the front of the field. He wants to lead back. He will get it. Here comes Kyle Larson on the move. Kenseth to the inside. Bubba Wallace leads the lap. Darrell Wallace Jr. leads the lap. Wallace Jr. is up in smoke. Dale Jr.'s engine just let go, and that brings out the third caution of the race. Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s engine just let go without warning, no rhyme or reason. So his night has come to a decisive end here. We're getting ready for the lap 17 restart. The pace car will peel back down to pit road. Pace car's in, green flag back in the air. Bubba Wallace will lead us back to the green. Bubba Wallace has the lead now. Here comes Matt Kenseth to the inside. He'll take the lead. And just like before, Kenseth back up front. Kasey Kahne side by side with Kenseth. He wants to lead back. Here comes Truex. Matt Kenseth will lead that lap. Matt Kenseth leads. Also, Larson goes around. Kyle Larson just went around, and that brings out the 4th yellow of the race. Watch what happens to Kyle Larson. He just gets loose, spins around, and that will put him somewhere in the back of the field. Not good news for Larson's team, but great news for Truex's team. Green flag will fly here on lap number 20. 25. Green flag back in the air. Truex Jr. to the lead. Here comes Ryan Blaney. He wants to lead back. Kasey Kahne to the inside. Tries to get by. Truex will lead that lap. Just three laps to go. Kasey Kahne to the front of the field. Now here comes Truex Jr. trying to get a run. He will get that run. He will lead that lap. Oh, trouble. Ty Majeski's up in smoke. And Ty Majeski just brought the 5th caution of the race here on lap 24. We're going to overdrive. Watch what happens without warning, much like Dale Jr. His engine just let go, and he just could not get down pit road. And now let's take a look at the Alpine Stars NASCAR Cup Series overdrive rules. We've been here before. The green flag will fly with 2 laps to go. Normal restarts for this year apply. Drivers cannot advance their position before the restart zone or change lanes before they cross the start-finish line. If the yellow flag flies before the leaders take the white flag, we will have another attempt to finish this race under green flag conditions. If the yellow flag flies as the leaders take the white flag, the race is over, and where the drivers cross the start-finish line is where they will finish. If a crash happens after the leaders take the white flag, instant example, turn 1, the yellow flag will fly. However, drivers will be allowed to race back to the checkered flag, and we have an unlimited number of tries to finish the race under green flag conditions. Drivers to watch for in overdrive. Watch for Kasey Kahne, Martin Truex Jr., Ryan Blaney is another name to watch for here in overdrive. Don't count out Matt Kenseth just yet. He is still in this one. Darrell Wallace Jr. is another name to watch for. Kyle Larson is a driver to watch for as he stormed through the field on that last run. Jimmy Johnson is definitely hanging around and hanging tough. Nicole Behar trying to mount up a comeback here. Chase Elliott trying to snag his first win of 2018. And Kevin Harvick looking for his first Alpine Stars NASCAR Cup Series win of 2018 as well. Okay, we're getting ready for overdrive. Lap 27-28. Kasey Kahne will lead us back to the green flag. Pace car is in. Green flag back in the air. Truex Jr. is gone. Here they go, through the start finish, round through turns 2, up the backstretch they go, side by side for the lead. Nails the tail for the lead. Here comes Truex Jr. He'll answer the white flag. 1 lap to go. Casey Kane goes to the outside. Truex goes to the black. Here comes the run. Truex Jr. is going to go down low. He's lined up, hits the wall. Casey Kane does the crossover and wins the race. Casey Kane wins his first race of 2018 with Hendrick Motorsports and number 5 team. He burns it down, and he's just having a great time celebrating. And now he'll do the Polish victory lap. It's very cool to see this happen at Darlington. Casey Kane has just won the Hot Wheels Southern 500, and a big congratulations to Casey Kane and the 5 team on the win. And now let's go take a look at the Hot Wheels Southern 500 unofficial race results. Casey Kane wins the race, and Martin Truex Jr. finishes second despite hitting the wall late in the race. Kevin Harvick stormed his way up to third. Darrell Wallace Jr. got fourth. Fifth place, Kurt Busch. Alan Majoli finished 6th place. 7th place, Nicole Vihar. Kyle Larson 8th. 9th place, Justin Allgaier. Rounding out the top 10, Chase Elliott. 11th place, Ryan Blaney. 12th place, Paige Decker. 13th, Max Kenseth. 14th, Ryan Newman. 15th, Trevor Bayne. 16th, Alexander Rossi. 17th, Alex Bowman. Jimmy Johnson finished 18th. 19th, James Murray. Landon Cassill 20th. 21st, Brad Keselowski. 22nd, Joey Logano. 23rd, Ty Majeski. 24th, Dale Earnhardt Jr. 25th, Austin Dillon. 26th, Clinton Boyer. 27th, Ryan Newman. And now let's go take a look at the Alpine Stars NASCAR Cup Series points after tonight's race. And the points have taken a massive shakeup here after race number 4 of 14. We are 4 races down and have 10 left on the season. Standing up top the points in first place is Martin Truex Jr. with 104 points. Kyle Larson is second, 6 points back. Nicole Vihar and Chase Elliott third and fourth, 14 points back. Ryan Blaney is fifth. 6th place, Matt Kenseth. 7th place, Kevin Harvick. 8th place, Jimmy Johnson. 9th place, Kurt Busch. 10th place, Justin Allgaier. 11th place, Trevor Bayne. 12th place, Ty Majeski. Alan Majoli, 13th. 14th, James McMurray. 15th, Ryan Hunter-Reay. Casey Kane, 16th. Alexander Rossi, 17th. 18th, Brian Keselowski. 19th, Alex Bowman. 20th, Darrell Wallace Jr. 21st, Dale Earnhardt Jr. 22nd, William Byron. 23rd, Joey Logano. 24th, Paige Decker. 25th, Clinton Boyer. 26th, Kyle Busch. 27th, Natalie Decker. 28th, Austin Dillon. 29th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 30th, Landon Cassill. 31st, Ryan Newman. 32nd, Simona Di Silvestro. 33rd, Scott Speed. 34th, Daniel Suarez. 35th, Connor Daly. 36th, Tyler Reddick. 37th, Cole Custer. 38th, Brennan Poole. 39th, Ray Sorensen. 40th, Matt DiBenedetto. 41st, now Will Power. 42nd, James Hinchcliffe. 43rd, Ryan Reed. David Starr rounds out the points in 44th. And that's going to do it for this race. We thank you all for watching. We'll see you next week when the Alpine Stars NASCAR Cup Series rolls into Indianapolis, Indiana. And the hallowed grounds of racing, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, for the Brickyard 400. For the first time ever in Alpine Stars NASCAR Cup Series racing history, we are going to the hallowed grounds of auto racing. So on behalf of our pit crew, our camera crew, and my great co-hosts, Don Miles and Jack Roberts, I'm Connor Speed. On behalf of everybody here on NASCAR on CRN, we thank you for watching. So long, end of feed, good night, satellite transmission, and now.